The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand. During the early 1900s, with tensions already at an all-time high, political unrest raged through the country. The assassination of Archduke Franz Joseph Ferdinand, the presumptive heir to the Austria-Hungary, being the final straw before the First Worldwide War. The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand happened on the 28th of June 1914. He and his wife were on an official visit to Bosnian capital of Sarajevo and were both shot and killed at point-blank range by a Bosnian Serb nationalist, 19-year-old Gavrilo Princip. Archduke Ferdinand's wife's name was Sophie, who was a Duchess of Hohenberg. His assassination occurred as Serbia wanted to be independent, and if they were to kill Archduke Ferdinand, they would make a statement that couldn't be ignored by the other countries, as Ferdinand was a presumptive heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary, as his uncle, also named Franz Joseph, was emperor at the time and did not have a son. This brutal assassination was one step in a parallel series of events that would lead to World War I. This series of events was associated with the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is from an old saying, "Does the flap of a butterfly's wings in Brazil set off a tornado in Texas?" This was proposed 45 years ago by Edward Lorenz. The key point of this is that because of the flap of a butterfly's wings a few weeks ago before the tornado happened, caused a series of events like making tiny changes in the atmosphere, which then led to up to a tornado being formed. Such a minor occurrence that leads up to a huge disaster is what is being proposed. In 1961, Edward Lorenz was redoing a weather prediction in which he entered 0.506 rather than entering the full precise value of 0.506127, which resulted in a completely different weather prediction, and because of that small change, that's why it happened. This is why it is called the butterfly effect, because a very small change that causes a huge chain reaction. Thus, in World War I, after the assassination of Franz Ferdinand and his wife, a rapid series of events came about. The assassination set off a rapid chain of events, as Austria-Hungary immediately blamed the Serbian government for the attack. As large as powerful Russia supported Serbia, Austria asked for assurances that Germany would step in on its side against Russia and its allies, including France and possibly Great Britain. On July 28th, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and the fragile peace between Europe's great powers collapsed, beginning the devastating conflict now known as the First World War. There were already a number of ongoing tensions before the war even started, such as a number of defense allies existed among the major European countries. This meant if one country declared war on another, they would come in to protect the country with war being declared on them. These were the Triple Entente and the Central Powers. Britain, France, Ireland, and Russia were part of an alliance known as the Triple Entente. Germany was with Austria-Hungary as Central Powers. When the assassination happened, it caused a spark, lighting the kindling that was already there, being all these alliances. Pretty much was all set up just for this spark to happen and start everything. All in all, World War I was a huge disaster just waiting to happen. Tensions were very high, and everyone was ready to attack at the drop of a hat. So when Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated, everything went to madness and World War I was started. All because of one small thing that happened.